We have officially crossed 2,700 blitz on chess.com. I'm going to be bringing you guys some of the games. We're going to be learning opening theory, such as in the King's Gambit, Grand Prix, Owens, these dubious sidelines that you guys love, that I love to play as well. Going over some of the ups, some of the downs, talking about recommendations, stuff like that. It's just going to be a chill video. Who wants a chill video? So chill, I had to put on a vest. The story starts here, but it actually starts with me putting on this vest and hitting record. I was like, let's just not get any finance bro comments, right? People see you in a vest, they're like, oh, are you a finance bro? Pet peeve of mine. That's like seeing a dude in an Adidas tracksuit smoking a cig in a Slav squat saying, look at that Western European. It just doesn't make no sense. But nothing makes too much sense nowadays, right? It's like when you hit 2,700 in bullet, they're like, oh, it's just bullet. Do it in blitz. Then you do it in blitz, and then it's haters will see you reproduce and say you get no bitches. So pay them no mind. Pay them no mind. They just don't know. But we get a Grand Prix. First game is against Scapo. This is just something to know if you play the Grand Prix that people get wrong, right? So main line, boom, bam. Something to know is that when they go a6, where would you put this bishop? If you put it here, you lose. c4 isn't all too great either. It actually belongs on the awkward spot that is d3. And we have talked about this, right? The point is to meet them in the center, right? Meet bishop b7 with knight e5. But much of the time, people go e6. I've had GMs do this and lose in 10 moves. Okay, this guy's not a GM unless he's playing on a Smurf account or a, what do they call it? Anon account people use nowadays. But e6 is always a bad move because of the move e5. I don't know if they think you're going to claim d6 so quickly. Probably they don't. Here they need to play f5, but nobody ever does that. And even if they do, you're chilling. Big mobbing, big chilling. Let's put on the analysis. It's over there, all right? So see, yeah, a lot of the time they go d6 or d5, even GMs. So if they go d5, you damage their structure, knight e2. You go b3 and you target that doubled pawn. And if they go d6, it's even worse. It's even worse. You go knight e4 and you're getting into d6. Boom, boom. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? Go bishop f8? Doubtful. This guy resigns after the check. Then we faced this IM 11 out of 12 times. I think I want to go over this game first. Well, 6 of them was a while back. Won 5 of 6 of those, and then 6 of them were now. Won 6 in a row. Look at this. Look at this. People say the Owens is refuted. Don't listen to people who say the Owens is refuted. Play the hippo. You can play a pseudo. I have a study called the space hippo. Student just faced a 2100. Clapped. In a tournament. Classical. So yeah, as long as you know your stuff, understand the position. This is the main line. You jump into the position. Ironically, this is one of the first videos I've made on YouTube after quitting chess for like a decade and then coming back for reasons. I made an Owens video. It was one of my first YouTube videos. Got like 4,000 views. I was like, wow, this YouTube stuff is going to be easy. Walk in the park. And then ever since then, 100 views a video. And then sometimes, and then 100 views. And it's just, wow. But 94. It's crazy because the audio is bad. The camera was bad. I was not the same way I am in front of a camera because speaking to a camera and not talking to anybody, right? If it's not face to face, it's strange. Strange stuff. Humans weren't made so much for this, but it is a acquired skill. It is an acquired skill, so you should give it a try. Try it out. But yes, taking is a mistake because boom, bam, boom, but their whole center collapses. At 2,600, most people know that. So a lot of people go for this, which is the gambit line. Let's put the engine on. It is the gambit line. So you win a pawn. Now there's a lot of ways they could play this. They go bishop g5, you go queen up. If they go rook b1, which is the main move, some people castle here, and if you castle, it is GG's. So this is why people play the gambit line, and the reason it's GG's is because they have open reign on the 3rd rank. So you have to go knight c6. This is the critical line in the sacrifice line. And the point is, if they go rook to b3, you just take on d4. Fork, take, up 2 pawns, haven't committed your king. Big chillin'. Big chillin'. Now, some people do this, bishop a3. And yes, they have some counterplay, but you are picking up this pawn. The reason is they want to stop you from castling. Big deal. I'm a hippo guy. I leave my king in the center. I ain't scared. But this is their point, queen g4. It's really crazy. They give away 3 pawns. I've gotten this a few times. But what I haven't gotten that this guy did is rook takes bishop. So it's a fascinating exchange sacrifice, but it's actually not so easy to play against. I spent about a minute here. See if you can find the correct continuation. Right? It can get dicey. Like this could get dicey. Okay, you're still winning. But I was pretty proud of this. d4, I did find, opens up the bishop. They have to take this. Otherwise, you're just going to castle. And then h5. Isn't that very cool? Like, and you had to do it, right? Because if you do h5 beforehand, they go queen a4 check. So you obscure the 4th rank. So I thought that was kind of nifty to have found. And now it's just easy mode. Easy mode. You threaten this, they give a check, you block, castle, and you just win the game. Quite fascinating. And then we proceed. Now, this was fascinating. I had a great position, and then it turns into a not so great position because I have 11 seconds. They had 27. You're 2687. You're like, don't throw. I'm about to be 2700. I'm going to take a break now and study, right? Because the goal is to get to 3000. Start beating these people who are actually good at the game. People are like, they always have some excuse. But we will get there. I can assure you. I can't assure you. But if all goes well, knock on wood, I will get there. So this doofus of a man went rook to e7 and got forked in one move. What if I told you I won this position? Look at this. 10 seconds against 25. 8 seconds against 24. King activity. We give a check. What if I told you I didn't even flag him? What if I told you I ended up actually winning? Look at this. Look at this centralization. This is amazing. Who sets a trap with 3 seconds left? Takes my knight. Boom. Checkmate. 2.9 to 9. I was like, wow. This is the run. This is the generational run. And then I was 1 game away. Up a rook. Ended that game in a draw, which I luckily got a stalemate. And then I went on to lose a couple games, and I was like, wow. Whenever, right? It's like in life, whenever you're 1 away from a goal, whenever you really want something to happen, you end up getting crushed. Like, it ends up not happening, and the opposite happens, and then you just get crushed. So never get your hopes up too much, right? Don't count your chickens before they hatch. I think that's the saying. Like, so I was 1 game away, my heart was pumping, and it doesn't matter. 2,700, it's irrelevant. It's just a goofy milestone. But this guy was 2778, and he played the line that Nemsko played, but he actually played it correctly. And this was just so fascinating. It's a 98% accuracy game by both of us. Look, you guys understand what's happening? I don't. We have what? Look at this. Take my bishop. Take my bishop. Take my bishop. Take my. This was some sorcery. This was some sorcery. So like we're down a pawn, but we're better because we have the better structure. We have more activity. Oh, this is crazy stuff. I don't really know what's going on too much, but we got 98 accuracy. And yeah, real ones are watching this video, so I appreciate you if you are. This is a little bit of a self-glaze, but it's the road to 2,700, and it has been a big milestone. Now, this is about the only time in the world you will ever hear me say, thank you, Obama. But Obama got me past 2,700. We faced him 2 times in a row, 2-0. Thank you, Obama. Only time you will ever hear me say that statement. Those words coming out of my mouth, crazy statement. But we got bishop to h4. Even material, but not equal position, right? The point is, if he moves this knight, you win the bishop. And if he takes it, look at this. This is just craziness. He moves the knight. And the winning move, boom. That brought us to this position, which, okay, he flagged, but that's not such a happy night. You promote. Boom. 2,700 plus. Who stuck around for this? You are a beast if you did. Comment down what you guys want to be seeing. It's looking like it's about a 10-minute video. I don't know. Was this cool? What do you guys want? Openings, end games, tactics, positional. Yeah. Thank you. Peace.